Well, I got all my new riding gear on here, my cold weather stuff. Went out and got them new gloves. No perforation in these ones. I don't know why I bought those other ones. I bought gloves for cold riding gear, and for some reason at first I picked up some summertime gloves. I don't know why I did that, and I bought them. And then I took them back this past weekend. Got some actual good winterish kind of gloves, and got the liners for them too, so that way keep my hands a little bit warmer. So now I'm testing them out. It's like 50 degrees, so I got my new jacket on, got my new gloves on, got the liners inside of them, and in 50 degrees so far. I mean, it's a little chilly. It is what it is. It's still cold weather, so I mean, you're still gonna be a little chilly, but I mean, this is pretty good. This is not bad. I got my motorcycle jeans on and my boots. The boots are perforated. It's the Alpine Stars Sector shoe boot things, and they are perforated, but they don't, you know, they're not like wearing tennis shoes where they're just all the air gets in, you know, just a little bit of air gets in. I'm kind of feeling now there's a little bit of wind getting into this jacket, but nothing too bad. It also has a built-in hoodie on the inside of this thing, so that helps out quite a bit. Yeah, this isn't bad. It's a street and steel glove, street and steel jacket. Not too bad. I'm sure there's people, man, what is clicking on the side of my helmet? I know it's not in the strap, because I got that all strapped up. I think it's something on the jacket clicking the side of the helmet. Yeah, it is. I think it's got like a, yeah, there's a little string on the hoodie smacking the side of my helmet, making all kinds of noise. But yeah, I mean, not bad. It definitely makes it rideable. I mean, it's 50 degrees out, I believe. Yeah, right there. I forgot it tells me on the bike temperature. It is exactly 50 degrees out, and it is holding up pretty well. At least so far. I haven't hit the interstate yet, which I will, and I'm sure that'll get a little chilly. And I'm sure there's people watching me ride by who are like, who is this psycho on a bike when it's freezing out? I mean, you know, we're just coming off of summer, so when you're coming off summertime, you know, 50 degrees feels like 25 degrees. But when you're coming off wintertime, 50 degrees feels like 75 degrees. You know, it feels awesome. If like the previous week it was like a high of 25 degrees, and then like the next week it's 55 degrees, it feels amazing out. Well, we're doing the opposite. Just a couple of days ago it was like 85 degrees. And now it's like a high today, I think it's like low to mid 50s or something like that for the high. Lows in the 30s. I was gonna ride this morning, because me and my wife went out to eat for breakfast, and I was gonna, you know, go out to breakfast with her. Of course, you know, we live together, so it just kind of sounds weird. I was gonna drive separately, but what I was gonna do is drive separately, and I was going to just go to the gym right afterwards. So, you know, drive separately, and she goes back to the house, and then I go to the gym, and then go back home later on. But it was like 40 degrees when we went out to breakfast. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Man, I tell you what, 75, 80 miles an hour. This jacket, gloves, man, these things are great. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of air that came through, but it wasn't anything crazy. Just a little bit. I stayed pretty warm. My legs were colder than my torso. And my jeans, I mean, you know, these are motorcycle jeans, so they're like heavier than regular jeans. So, you know, they block a little bit more wind. Well, actually, not even a little bit. They block a lot more wind than like regular jeans. But, I mean, they, you know, block enough to where, like, you know, at 80 miles an hour, the jeans are even still comfortable. It's not bad. Not bad at all. But man, yeah, I really can't complain about this gear. This stuff is great. It does exactly what I wanted it to do and needed it to do. but I don't know if that's what it was made to do, but it does it. Now these gloves are a little bit of a pain to get on, and I'm sure they're going to be a pain to get off because I've got those liners underneath. If it wasn't for the liners, it'd be, you know, easy. I was going to get a large. I wear a medium. I was going to get a large, but the fingers were a little too long on the large for me. And, you know, width-wise, it would have been great with the liners, but it's like, yeah, the fingers were a little bit too long, and then without the liners, they were a little bit too wide. It's like, it's not like that I'm always going to be wearing the liners with these, so I just went ahead and got the medium. I'm like, I can squeeze my hands in here with the liners and be alright. Oh, you planet fruit nest. It's mainly I'm the only one that's actually dumb enough to ride a bike in the weather this freaking cold. Oh wow, no, these are coming off kind of easy. Actually, I guess the gloves, the liners make it easier to get them off. Oh hey, look, I wasn't the only one dumb enough to ride in this cold ass weather. Well, somebody else decided to ride into the gym today. It's kind of warmed up a little bit. Not a whole lot, but decided to give the gloves a try without the liner in there. So we'll see how they hold up. Hopefully they hold up well, because they're leather with no perforation. So hopefully these gloves will keep me nice and warm. Hopefully, but I don't know. Oh hey, another biker boy. He didn't wave at me. What a douche. See, this is what drives me nuts right there. There's just people who just like cruise in the left lane. That is a passing lane. Passing lane. It's made for passing. You ever notice those giant signs on the side of the road that says keep right except to pass? Your right lane is your cruising lane. All lanes that are not your right lane on highways and interstates, all other lanes are passing lanes. Get out of the left lane. Look, see, she's still in the left lane, just hanging out there. If you're getting passed by people in the right lane, you're in the wrong lane. Get out of the way. Like, you see these? See these people right here? Cruising in the middle lane? Get out of the middle lane. You don't need to be in that lane. Look at that. Look at all these people in the middle lane. Just hanging out.
I see a biker boy up there. I want to try to catch the biker boy.
I have caught up to the biker boy. I'm gonna ride behind him. We're gonna hang out together. I don't know who this guy is, but we're gonna hang out. He's probably like, who's this kid on a crotch rocket? Well, sir, I am not a child. I am a grown man on a crotch rocket.
That's nice.
Hey! I think maybe he just didn't see me. That's why he didn't wave the first time. Or maybe he was like, hey, this guy's not driving like a douche. Maybe he's alright. I'm alright. I need to get me one of them, like, dual sport, whatever those things are called. Those things are freaking cool. They're so expensive, though. Like, I like those BMW ones, but they're like $28,000 or something like that. They're freaking expensive. But it is what it is. I mean, you're getting a lot for them. But they got those Ducati ones that have adaptive cruise control. Now, I don't know if, because I know they're either coming out with or came out with a new version of the GS 1250 or whatever it is, BMW. So maybe that's got adaptive cruise control on it too, but I know that new Ducati one does. Yeah, there's a lot of people. This is a random thought. There's a lot of people
Back in my day,
that talked a lot of crap about country music. You know, the Luke Bryan, Florida Georgia Line era of country music, the bro country. I liked bro country. I still like bro country. And everyone talks so much crap about it, especially back then. They still do now, but not as much as they did back in, like, you know, 2010. You know, that was like the height of like bro country, like 2010 to like like 2018 probably was like the height of bro country. And I loved it because it was all like catchy stuff. Like all the songs were catchy. Yeah, were they kind of like sort of poorly written lyrically? Sure, but they were catchy. Like, you can't tell me Drunk on You isn't a fantastic song. You can't help but sing along. That rhyme. But it's awesome. I love bro country. Makes you feel good. It's all like summertime music. And now everyone's just writing this depressing crap. It's like, I don't want to listen to depressing music all the time. Give me some summertime jams. I want to see what that house is going to look like when they're done with it. The old house they're renovating. But yeah, country. I miss bro country. I mean, there's still a little bit here and there. But, you know, I want like the good old days bro country. Because, you know, back in the day, you know, people would talk, you know, some crap about, like, you know, Garth Brooks and probably George Strait. I'm not a George Strait fan. Oh no. But, you know, people talk crap about them when they were, you know, up and coming. And I think it's going to be the same thing with, like, you know, Luke Bryan. You know, a lot of people, I think more people actually like Luke Bryan than not. And like Florida Georgia Line. But the loudest ones are the people who hate him, so you just hear them the most, you know, talking all the crap about him. I give it another 10 years and they're going to be, you know, recognized as like the classic greats. You know, I think that's how it's going to end up being, and everyone's going to look back and, you know, reminisce on those days of bro country. Reminiscing on the days before AI took over. Anyway, that was kind of random, but it is what it is. It's what I do best. I can't love you, bye.